It's undead.
It's Thursdays.
It's gay.
I'm gay.
It's Thursday.
Oh boy, okay. Alrighty, so anyways, let's go ahead and proceed on here to this meeting. It is the 13th of October, 2016, community meeting number 39, titled More Than None. The meaning of that title, I have no idea because I'm filling in for Miki on this meeting. So, let's go ahead and hop right to it. Community Business Finance Report, myself/Mav. Well, Mav is not present at the moment, so I'll do it. We are currently sitting at a whole total of $137.84.
We're rich.
Yes, and that is after. But that is after the last month's withdrawal of our Gmod as well as Minecraft server payments. Which, if you don't know, yes, we do have a Gmod and Minecraft server running right now. But we haven't really publicized it all too much because configurations haven't been done too heavily, and in terms of setting up scheduled events for it and whatnot, I don't think that has happened yet. But well, that'll be a discussion point later in this meeting, as it so happens. So, yep, $137.84. We do have an engine payment coming up next month. I believe it's November 16th, where I'm gonna drop another $90 out of that fund for another 6 months of wonderful website life. And you can donate Doc Bones on the front page of the website. That's in the right-hand side column area. It should be labeled community donations or something like that. Okay. So back to the itinerary. Operation Breath of Life mega update. Can anybody talk about this?
No.
Okay, fuck. Well, Operation Breath of Life. Pretty sure it got moved to public access. If you're not familiar with it, it's this whole set of actually kind of neat ideas and plans and whatnot to help to drive some more activity. Activity hasn't been like super awfully low, but it has dropped a little bit overall. There's perfectly reasonable, not reasonable, what's the word I'm looking for here? Easy to do things to boost that back up and make things hipping and hopping around here more. So if you want all the fine details on that, you can find the forum thread. You know what, fuck it, I'll try and find it for you here real quick. 1 second. Actually, Bagel, can you hunt down that thread for me?
I'm on it. Bam.
Thanks. Okay, so let's continue on. Sweet. Okay, yeah, that's the Small Squad Sundays. That is one part of Operation Breath of Life for PlanetSide. There's a couple other points as well, which you'll be able to read when Bagel finds it. And there it is, right there. So, y'all can read over that as we continue forth here. A lot of neat stuff. If anybody has any questions about it, just pipe up at any time, and we'll hop back.
We'll also go over that once we hit the PlanetSide portion of the meeting.
True. Alright, potential changes to the website. Dyson here? No, he is not. Okay. As far as I know and have read, potential changes to the website include some improvements to our nav bar at the top, but I did see there's also a discussion of sort of a mini revamp. So I don't think the discussion has gone too much into that yet, but essentially it's been like about a year and a half, Cyan, since we put this snazzy skin on and everything. Cyan?
Yep, it was a drunken night, and
What?
we could use an update.
And that's when we always have our genius, anyways. So in any case, yeah. And I think a mini update is really the best way to put it, because the website right now, honestly, like, I personally think it looks awesome, and I know other people think the same as well. So in terms of like an overhaul is the absolutely wrong word to use. So just mini update. Find ways to make it look snazzy, make it look better. You'll see the thread in the... Yeah. I believe I already started the thread, so if you check in the recent threads tab on the main page, you should be able to see a thread titled something like that. And you can make your suggestions in there. If you have anything you want to see implemented, or if you have any ideas for improving the website, pop them in that thread, and Dyson/Cyan/everybody will discuss, and we'll figure out a way to make this sexy website even sexier. So, moving on. media updates. I got no fucking clue what this line item is. Anybody know?
It's the VCO promotional YouTube video.
I guess so. I mean,
It's
this is kind of a copy and paste thing that he throws out on the calendar event. So I think it's something that we kind of skip over most of the time. But there hasn't been much progress as far as the community-made promotional video goes. Mostly because nobody's really piped up about it since I mentioned it at the PlanetSide 2 meeting.
Did we ever get a thread on it to further discuss planning and
I
ideas?
honestly have no clue.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's
is
assume
it thread
no.
somewhere?
Yeah, we should probably. Actually, no. I did make a thread. I just didn't make like a newer thread. Like
Oh,
I didn't make
yeah.
a thread after the PlanetSide meeting. I made a thread before the PlanetSide meeting.
Was it like immediately before, or was it a couple months before? Because
No,
I
it was
seen.
like maybe a week or so before.
Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe we can just bump that thread, and if anybody wants to help get that rolling, we can do so. I think it's just a matter of like some kind of roadmap. I can't remember if a roadmap was laid out on that thread or not, because I feel like that would.
We hadn't actually even like thought about scenes to film or anything like that.
Alright. Yeah, it might be a good idea to have sort of like a separate meeting, just throw it around and see whoever wants to hop on TeamSpeak some evening and just discuss ideas and whatnot. Whoever's excited to do so.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So that's that as far as media. I do recall someone mentioned earlier. I do recall the a new VCO promotional video like covering all games that we play. I think that was being discussed last meeting as an idea. Not sure if that's proceeded anywhere, but I'm sure Mickey can fill in when I post the log for this meeting. Okay. Bill and Friends Excellent Adventures. What's been going down, Bill?
Not much. Been busy. Not a whole lot of enthusiasm doing it.
Anything at all? Like in terms of what has been going on events-wise?
Not much.
Whale bummer.
I've on the final part of my Free Space 2 campaign. So
Okay.
there's that if anyone cares.
Is are other people able to join in on those things easily? I think the free space was only a streaming
It's a
event.
stream thing only because you would have to download a shit ton of mods in order to get it to work.
Yeah,
And
I do
the
remember
game
that.
is dirt cheap, but still.
Yeah.
That's why
Maybe for future events, I would say keep the stream going. I liked how we got the stream on the front page in the last month. Not sure who put that on there, but it was good placement and looked like it could help to drive some interest. But I think you might get more interest and activity if the games that are played can be joined in easily by other people.
Which
Instead
is why
of
we needed the Gary's mod night desperately and whatnot, because that is stream worthy.
right, and the good news on that though, like we do have the servers now, of course. And I did see calendar events have been scheduled for it for next
Yes,
month.
I see a ton of shit scheduled on there actually. A Chivalry night, a Team Fortress 2, like what the fuck's going on?
We
Yeah.
should probably go through and start cleaning up instead of just like throwing out like Team Fortress 2 night or Chivalry night. Like this was probably discussed at the last community meeting that was held. That like we just have one night where it's game night, like say Saturday nights it's VCO game night, and 1 week it's Team Fortress 2, 1 week it's Gmod, 1 week it's Chivalry, instead of having one day each week for those games.
I do like that idea.
Sounds like a good idea, yes.
Alrighty. We'll definitely make sure to make a note of that in the log when we post it. Okay. So moving on here, Whiskey Night. I'm excited to hear when the next one is. Stormpa.
Ooh.
Stormpa, I know you're there.
He's
He
got to
has
type
no
it out,
mic.
guys.
It's
Jade's
1 a.m. where
asleep,
he
so
is.
he's typing it out.
Okay, well while he's typing, StarCraft 2, Buddy, what's going on with StarCraft 2?
All right, well, StarCraft has been going very well. It is actually exceeding my expectations. I wasn't really planning with the number of outcomes that we've been having, but we've been having somewhere between 8 to 10 people come at least every night.
Oh
With
wow,
the exception
nice.
of, yeah, with the exception of the last Sunday, completely forgot about that Sunday, guys. I do apologize. And so it just didn't happen that day. But other than that, I've been working closely with Dice sometimes, sometimes not. But I've been working closely with him sometimes to set up arcade games that people may find interesting, and then we run them with tests with people and see if they like them. And if they do, we'll play it again and try something a little bit different. And we try to do something a little bit different every day, or every day we have it. But we also go back to the good old The Thing. Yes, if you don't know, it's very horror-y.
Awesome. Yeah, that's awesome to hear, especially with the attendance numbers and whatnot. Have there been people outside of VCO joining in on that or joining through that?
No, we haven't been. I haven't. We remember we just play with ourselves. We don't like random per se because we all know how they can be.
Cool.
And heck,
Also, if y'all are fucking children, goddamn.
Unpredictable.
Ha.
Hey,
No,
wake up.
unpredictable. They're very unpredictable.
But that sounds good. That's some good news. Great stuff. All right, so hopping back over to Whiskey Night here. Whiskey Nights have been a small issue for Storm because of some personal stuff, but the next one is scheduled for 5th of November, a Saturday. So that's about 3 weeks from now. So, save up, get some really nice stuff. That is, if you're of age, if you want to participate, and you're not of age, in whatever the fuck country you live in, buy some apple juice or some shit like that.
Sneak it.
Yeah, you goddamn hoodlums.
Nice.
Alrighty.
I'll probably
Oh
just
yeah,
end up
that's
buying
right.
apple juice because I'm poor.
The last whiskey night I went to, I streamed playing Kerbal Space Program doing it.
When
Actually
was the
kinda
last
fun.
whiskey night?
I don't remember.
Do we need to crack a new whiskey that night, or can you just reuse old whiskey?
Oh no, old whiskey. Don't buy a whole new bottle every night.
Hard times
That gets expensive. Yeah, last whiskey night I was at, I thought it was the last Server Smash. Oh wait, no.
It was after the most recent Server Smash. I'm pretty sure.
Right, yeah.
Probably around there.
Speaking of which, really quick aside, Server Smash, Saturday, 5 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Sadly, our team is full, so I can't take anybody else. But tune in to twitch.tv/Planetside Battles for some dank commentary. Actually, I don't even know if there's going to be commentary or not. They haven't listed Farah or anything on the Planetside 2 subreddit, so.
Off your TeamSpeak, there'll be plenty of commentary.
Oh yeah. Well, special note: we won't. There will be commentary afterwards. Probably very salty commentary in the VCO
Hey,
competitive channel.
we might win.
VCO's team's full? What is this blasphemy?
It's good blasphemy. Need more of that kind of blasphemy.
I don't know.
All
I
right,
feel
well,
like a
we'll talk
trap's
more about
waiting
that.
for us.
We'll talk about that more in the Planetside section. So.
Yeah, which we are
Onwards.
almost to. Onwards! Alright, Ghost in the Shell standalone complex. First Assault Online. Wow, that's a mouthful of a fucking game.
How about
OJ.
let's call it Ghost in the Shell.
Okay, Ghost in the Shell. OJ.
Okay, I'm gonna be frank. I'm gonna be saying this just as a thing.
But you're
the first-
OJ,
yeah,
not Frank.
No, no.
Hey, good
Just
one.
hear me out.
All right, moving on.
Like, apparently some people, I haven't had time to play it myself, but the first night I remember there would get a huge turnout, like a huge turnout, and so far a lot of people playing the game on the Thursdays, and the one time I scheduled it for Thursday, I had to deal with something, but at the same time, you still had a good turnout of 6-7 people showing up. So my thing is, I didn't really wanted to make a thing for it, but it seems that a lot of people wanted it to be a thing, once a week kind of thing. Like, once again, this is a Ghost in the Shell standalone complex, free-to-play game. Anybody who can download it can download it for free, and it's a blast. And it's very fun. Now, the only question is that if people really, really want to make this a thing, and for myself, I'm not sure I could do it all the time for you guys, but if you guys want to do it, make it a thing every Thursday. Do we need like a lead for it or something, or?
Yeah, you would need just one person, at least one person to show up and, get things moving, get people together.
Might be if it's hard to scrape together a lead for, or just scrape together continued support, that could, like I was talking about earlier, where Saturday night is just the Voodoo shipping company game night, and we just have a rotation of games. That's another option if it's hard to schedule at any other time during the week.
Like, for me, it's hard because there'll be times that I'll be great, and then there'll be times like coming out of the office and it's like late or something, and I'm tired as shit when I commute back home. So basically, yeah, like I know there's a lot of people like it. I guarantee you. Oh yeah, that Storm Paul talked about Jade. Let's see here. Apparently, Stormpaw likes to do it, but yeah, I think if you guys want to make maybe I should put a forum post about it, and then see what we can do for it. I would also like it if you can put it in that rotation thing like you were talking about, Ready Bagel. If we can do that, that'd be also good.
I concur on both of those counts. The thread will help to solidify the night, whichever night's going to be best for most people, and then getting a lead for it. Or no, putting it in the rotation for Saturday night definitely sounds like one of those games. It is free to play, right? Thought I heard that.
Yep, free to play, and it's only like a 4 gigabyte download or something.
Yeah, it's real quick.
Nice. Yeah, that'd be a good choice. Shoot, that might even be a good choice for like the Excellent Adventure series, True. More easy access, free to play games and whatnot. It's always good for best content turnout.
Not a free to play game, but a very inexpensive game at the moment. Golf with Friends. It is early access, and when it does get released, I think like end of summer 2017 is their scheduled release time. It's like $7, I think. It's like no more than a burrito from Chipotle. So just starve yourself one night, and you can play golf.
That sounds like a good game. That sounds like a good sort of like chill game for whiskey night.
It is not a very chill game if you're competitive.
Oh, well, competitive.
Dear God, you will rage.
Turn into a game.
Dear God, you will rage.
God.
Would you?
Any of you fuckers get a hole in one, this club is going right up your ass.
It is that bad. It is that bad.
Is it so bad that you would shit your pants getting?
All right, that's not a problem with the game. That's a problem with the people playing it. Just want to put that out there.
You need to have a very warped sense of physics to be able to play it well.
Tell that to Rel. All right.
Veterans.
Yes, stupid salty golf veterans.
Oh.
For everyone else, Stormpaw's a threat, but for you, it's a promise.
Okay.
That's it for me for Ghost in the Shell, if anyone wants to know that.
Okay, cool. Thank you, OJ. Alright, so last section here in the general state of the community business section. Star Trek Online, I know that's some new.
Motherfucker did Space Star and Trek!
Sweet.
I'm triggered. Anyway,
Star
yes, another free to play game, MMO, Star Trek Online. We just finally got a fleet up. Basically, it's a guild. And yeah, we had one night, me and the 5 other friends, Stormpaw, Jade, Doc Bones, Major Mashed Potatoes, and next level, we basically just did some PvE things, took a look at our starbase and how shitty it looks right now, because it's only tier 0. Yeah.
It may be just a start, but it's space home.
It started. It's home. Believe me, it looks a lot better on the inside than it does on the outside. We got windows now.
Should get some screenshots, some streams and whatnot. All the good shit.
I'm probably gonna do that this Saturday because I scheduled the Star Trek Online nights for Saturdays at 6 p.m. EST.
How long do they go? Because I know we're thinking about having a community game night. Hour and a half? Oh yeah,
Not
that's
too
that.
long. There's
It
not-
doesn't take long to do anything in that game.
Yeah, it doesn't
it's-
really take long.
The longest part is probably working on like fleet, like the starbase probably.
Yeah,
It's
for us
it's
to
like
get a
World of
for us
Warcraft
to get a
kinda.
tier 1 starbase, we need about 10,000 experience in both military, engineering, and science things. And they take forever to upgrade because you need like multiple people contributing to these projects.
Let's put it this way: if you wanted to play World of Warcraft extremely passively, this is the game for you.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Then you
like
don't know me, Doc.
you can spend like 2 hours a day, and in a week you'll be like halfway to the max level.
Yeah.
I was like
And
level
even-
50 in 2 days, so
Even when the project's done, it takes about like 20 hours for it to complete and then add the experience points, but it still takes time. It's going to take a long time for us to even get to tier 5, but it's still taking a while for even just to get to tier 1. But if we can get a tier 1 starbase, we can actually use some shit inside our starbase, which will be pretty cool. Like our fucking bar.
sorry for interrupting, but Chris, you play naval action still, right?
Occasionally when I have time.
Imagine that, but instead of just sides, it's also up and down.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Think about it.
it's like naval action in space.
Taking into account waves.
Yeah, what about the
Waves
space
in
waves?
space.
Gravity
There's-
waves?
There are there are obstacles, and
You're
then there are
bending
like
space.
gravity bombs, mine,
Or
laser beams.
You can have the tiniest ship in the fleet and it blows things up in like 10 seconds, or have the largest ship and just take on all the damage.
Yes, as everyone knows, it's not about size, it's all about how you use it, the ship.
Like that one gun in Men in Black.
That gun was
Or like
great.
Oh,
Austin
yeah.
Powers,
Oh,
when he
yeah.
lost his
But-
mojo.
But yeah, anyway, if you guys would like to join us, Star Trek Online is a free-to-play MMO. We are in the Federation, and our fleet is a Voodoo Company fleet, because that's the only name that would fucking work.
User joined your channel.
Cool. Okay, let's go ahead and jump straight into it. Bill, you're still up. Planetside.
Oh, yeah.
User joined your channel.
We don't have an itinerary, gasp.
Yeah,
I
I
have to
know.
shoot from the
There's
hip
nothing
here.
there. To be decided.
I can take it over if you're
Yeah,
having
take it
trouble
over,
where to
because
start.
I'm sure...
Okay.
Yeah, you take it over. I have no itinerary to work with.
Okay, so there isn't much to report on. The first point I would like to make is the other day I did an inactivity sweep. My criteria for members were 6 months or greater of inactivity, and I removed them. And for recruits, 1 month of inactivity or greater, and I removed them. So we're kind of on a clean slate, actually. That ended up cutting about 450 people out of the outfit, and we're down to roughly 1,100 members, or 1,100 people in the outfit. I don't know what percentage are actually members or signed up on the forums. So moving forward with that, the part of Operation Breath of Life that pertains to PlanetSide 2, we're going to be mixing it up a little bit with our ops. Those of you who are at the PlanetSide 2 meeting a couple weeks ago know what's going on, but for those who weren't, the biggest change is going to be small squad Sundays, where we won't have an actual platoon
User
running
joined your channel.
or anything like that. We'll just have individual squads running. I mean, it's still an official ops night, but we're limiting like a concentrated group to one squad. And on these nights, I would like for all of those squads and all of the members of those squads to be using our TeamSpeak. It's kind of a twofold attack on the problem of community involvement. It's to to get our squad leads comfortable with leading their squads, picking fights, recognizing a good fight and a bad fight, and trying to get them better at the game and better at squad leading. but it's also to expose
User joined your channel.
our community as a whole to our in-game members, and TeamSpeak is probably the best way to do so. So those squads are basically going to be run solely in TeamSpeak. Using in-game comms is not recommended for small squad Sundays. It's an effort to just get people that are in the game into our TeamSpeak, and then through TeamSpeak get them onto the forums. So really, all I have to say about that, other than the only other change to our three nights a week ops. Every Friday after ops, we'll be holding an after ops debrief. That's like an open floor discussion on how the night went, that kind of thing. And anybody that ran in the platoon is welcome to that debrief, and we just kind of talk about what we did well, what we didn't do well, working towards just the overall improvement of our in-game effectiveness.
Who had the most fabulous hat?
So other news in Planet side, like I said earlier, the next Server Smash match is this Saturday. It is an internal match, meaning both teams are from the Emerald server. VCO is participating with a full squad in the match, and we will be fighting as the new conglomerate. If you'd like to watch the match, sadly we have a full team. Can't really take any more people into the squad for this weekend. But if you'd like to watch, just tune in to twitch.tv/PlanetSide Battles. And actually, give me 1 second, guys, because I can grab you a link that will help you immensely. Go ahead and just check out that link. It gives you the general information about the match and all that kind of stuff. And also gives you links to the 3 PlanetSide Battle Twitch streams. I think that's all I have to say about this weekend. Another notice will go out to those who have signed up as like an interested party in competitive PlanetSide. The next match has been announced, but only to the representatives of the outfit. Next match is an external against Connery, and we'll be fighting on Hassan. That's the only information. Actually, time and day is available on that too. But I'll be sending out a message to those that are interested in competitive PlanetSide. And if you haven't signed up for those updates, go ahead and follow that link to get yourself signed up, so I can send you messages on the forums about updates about competitive PlanetSide. I think that's about it as far as PlanetSide goes. Yeah, I think that's it.
Cool. All right. Well, informative. Lots of stuff going on. And Server Smash stuff is going to be awesome. I know we got a full squad and all, but it's always fun to show up for the viewing party and talk shit about the madness, which is that game, the Server Smash tournaments. Alrighty. League of Legends next level. Next level here. Oh, there he is. Shit, what up?
Alright, so, League of Legends. Trying to make League of Legends great again. Before the league got handed to me, towards the end of it, Gort wasn't able to make it, and a lot of people got turned away from League, and we haven't seen a lot of those people back, so we're just trying to get our numbers back up and trying to have fun.
So it's a good plan. What's the, I don't play League, but what's the frequency of event nights for it?
About 5 people.
Oh, okay. But the like the frequency per week, you know, like how many nights per week y'all doing it?
1.
Okay.
Fridays.
Has there been any luck in, or has there been any attempts to try and like recruit in matches and whatnot? You know, just try and just any way to boost the numbers on that? Because I know not everybody in the community plays League, but the League of Legends community itself is massive. So you know, like if there's any opportunities to recruit externally for that, then I think it'd be awesome to take those opportunities.
Yeah, it's kind of like StarCraft 2. We mainly play amongst yourselves in custom games and whatever game mode's out. 2 weeks ago, I had a tournament. Titanfall won it, $20 in in-game money, and it was great. We had actually like 12 people that night, but they didn't repeat the next night.
Yo, next time you have a tournament like that, definitely get that thrown up on the front page of the website, because stuff like that is totally front page newsworthy. Because that sounds like that could definitely get the competitive spirit going, especially if there's a a reward on the line like that.
Yeah.
And for a front page post like that, you just have to private message any officer. Actually, probably best message someone like Miki for that, because he, it's kind of like a overall community game thing. It's nothing like specialized. Well, I guess it is. Yeah, it is a specialized division. We're gonna get that shit growing. I think the goal of making League great again is a good one. So.
Yeah, but also in like plant side, if somehow League comes up in conversation and someone plays it, make sure to shoot them over, so we can get our numbers back up.
Absolutely, yeah. Speaking of that, actually, I do believe one of the points of Operation Breath of Life was to retool the end of ops speech to advertise a little bit of the other gaming divisions we have. So that definitely is going to be included in that. Okay, so popping over to Overwatch Stormpaw. See, we've got Halloween event here on the itinerary, plus call for leads, more Overwatch nights. Let's click that link.
What is that typing?
No, someone's got
a lot
That's
of people.
alpha.
Oh. Okay.
No worries. Okay, so we got a text board here. Not too much to report for Overwatch. Maintaining good number of players, 6 to 10 each night. Other than that, we're looking at expanding as laid out in said thread. There's the thread. Okay. Quickly skimming this, 1 per week. Group can expand. I definitely believe the group could also expand, because Overwatch is one of those hippin' and hoppin' games currently. One of the bigger, more competitive games as well. Division sub-leads, sweet, okay, well, there's the news. If anybody wants to get into any kind of leadership within VCO, that's a great opportunity for you right there. The vast majority of all of our leads in the community, in all divisions, they all started out within their own divisions, and just taking the opportunities that were available, proving themselves, and then going on to greater and still just as awesome things. But in any case, yeah, you want an opportunity to lead and get some experience with that? There's your opportunity right there if you play Overwatch. Okay. Anything else, Storm, on Overwatch? Well, okay. You have to type it out. If there is, just let us know. We'll hop back to it. Okay, jumping back over to the itinerary. We are at the end, record time. Wow, 33 minutes. This is a quick one. Open floor. Who's got stuff to talk about? Any ideas, suggestions, new games, stuff you want to, just fucking stuff you want to talk about. Open floor.
I was thinking of posting to play a certain game, Supreme Commander Forge Alliance Forever. Wouldn't mind having a night with that. Playing random games in there, like Phantom, which is like a Trouble in Terrorist Town kind of thing.
If you've ever played Phantom mode on StarCraft 2, it's that.
Alrighty. I'd just like to state.
Golf with friends.
Yes. Yeah, I'd like to restate again my my wishes to have that played during Whiskey Night. I know Whiskey Night is all about unwinding, kicking back, and just shooting the shit with friends over whiskey or other adult beverages, but I think Golf with Friends is chill enough to play as that's being done and just be a great addition to the fun.
Once again, not recommended for those with competitive spirits.
It's all about the people.
The sex girls or whatever that Mickey plays.
Booty Pop.
Press play to disappoint your
On
parents.
Whiskey Night, yeah.
Pornhub virtual reality?
Oh god.
You know that's a thing now, right?
Play Bejeweled, get tits.
Wait, what?
Oh god.
Yeah,
That's basically it.
Is that Honey
That's-
Pop?
Yeah, you play
Yeah.
Bejeweled
Oh
and
my
you get
god, I have to get this
cartoon
now.
tits.
What a day and age we live in.
I'll be back like the 23rd, maybe. If not, you won't see me again. Bye.
The 23rd of October?
Yeah,
like
I'm leaving the
Quagmires is
24th.
One arm's
Oh, it's the 24th. Okay. All right. Well, hopefully show back up before then and give you a send off.
Yeah, I would like to give you a send off too. You know.
No.
I want to point out
Go
I'm
away.
a bird.
Wait, what was that, Bill? Oh. So
Albie said he's a bird.
I'm a bird.
Why are you
someone
a bird?
else
I don't know, man.
said
I'm a bird
something.
right now.
Are you talking about in Battlefield 1?
Yep. Bird.
Wait, what? Man, don't spoil
Did a
it, man.
shaman cast a spell on you?
Yes.
Don't spoil it. Okay, so if nobody has anything else, and if you do, you know, throw it out there. This is the open floor. Okay.
What else is new?
I'd actually like to talk to Chris after this, if possible.
Yeah, sure.
Or an officer, at least.
Sure. We can make that happen. Okay, so I hereby call an official close to meeting number 39, More Than None, which I still don't know what that's supposed to mean, but we'll find out later. Thank y'all for coming out.
Thank you.
All right,
Time to
play
retreat
inside
to my
people.